Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Starfire Queen, and this is the Starfire YouTube and Starfire Facebook group, which is also known as the Queens and Kings of the Elements, if you're looking for my Facebook group. Hopefully I can get some of my Facebook people to join, and I didn't announce that I was going live today. It's something I just decided to do. Spirit led my heart. Now, today what I'm going to be talking about, it's kind of off the subject, but kind of on the subject of the last two things that I did regarding the banishing oil and the banishing spell. Also, if you have an open mind, you'll be able to receive what I have to say today. Because everything that I talk about will not just always be on the craft, because there's a lot more to do with our life here on earth than just the craft itself. That's why we rely on the elements. We rely on our God, our deities, our angels, our ancestors. So I want to talk a little bit about cheating, okay? Because I've had a lot of people want to do a spell on cheaters. So I decided it was best to talk about cheating before I go into the spells that you can do, which will be coming up. Not today, though. All right, once again, I'm the Starfire Queen. Welcome to my channel. If you would like to join my Facebook group, it is Queens and Kings of the Element. Answer the questions, leave me a little video. I'll let you know if I feel we have our spirits are kindred, and I'll invite you into the group. All right? Okay, and also if you'd like to hit me on my email, it's brownskinwitches@gmail.com. Okay? So, let's get started. Now, everyone who follows me know I always get notes. I don't just talk off the top of my neck. I think I've done one free talk video, before, and I did that with my Facebook group. But what I want to talk about is the cheating. I have a lot of sisters, queens, who come to me, and they're hitting me up on emails about their spouses or their significant other cheating on them. And to say that I've never been through it, I'd be lying, you guys, because I'm on my second marriage. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What does that tell you? But I want to talk about it. So let's talk about, how does cheating affect a woman? Okay, now this is to my queens. My kings is on my group. Do not get upset, because believe me, I'm coming back with y'all stuff too, because we got our faults. Don't think we don't. And some of us do some cheating our damn selves. So here we go. How does clarity, how does cheating affect a woman? Okay, so I went and got some notes. It says the emotional and mental impact of cheating on a woman with an affair can be severe. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? Severe. It's not, oh well. Women love with our hearts, our minds, and our soul. Men love with their minds and their body. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we look at things differently. A man can see sleeping with another chick, just that. He was out to get the cookie, got him some cookie. Might be a little bit long time. Might be he going back for the cookie. But then over here is where the cake is at. So he don't want to lose his cake, but like to fondle these little damn little cheap cookies. And that's what happens. Not realizing that you're tearing down your woman. You're slowly breaking her down. You're destroying her self-esteem, her self-respect, and her love for you. And once you destroy all three and she hits that bottom, when there's nothing left, what are you going to do? You're going to watch her walk out of your life. You're going to watch her walk out of your life. Okay? People in affairs may, as far as the woman who's being cheated on, anxiety, insomnia, so much stress you can't focus, finding yourself crying all the time, just wanting to be alone, not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to talk to anybody. The depression really sets in, especially when you know that your spouse is cheating on you and they're still trying to hide it, and you got the proof, but you don't want to let them know you got it yet. And you watch them play you as a fool. You watch them insult your intelligence. But what they fail to realize is that it's not your intelligence that they're insulting. They're insulting your love for them. You know, you're ripping this woman apart. You're tearing her piece from piece. But yet you'll come home and you'll crawl up in a bed with her and you kiss her. And you probably want some pussy then. Okay, because you and your wife ain't having no type of problems. You know, and what men do, they'll go and lie to their little, I'm going to say it, their little hoes. I'm going to put it out there, their little hoes. They'll go lie to them. Oh, no, we ain't having sex. We don't even sleep in the same bed. Nigga, please. Oops, did I say that? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not finna edit that, but beep, please, okay? That ain't how it works. 9 out of 10, they making love to their wife. They're taking their wives out. You know, they're spending time with their wives. There might be a lot of bickering in a relationship, because most of the time when men cheat, they tend to get angry, short patient with their significant, with the wife or the girlfriend, their main girlfriend, should I say. I'm going to say their spouse, because they're guilty and they looking for a way out. So if I argue with you, I got a reason to dash out the door to go see my hoe, because that's all she is. She just a hoe. Ladies, she a hoe. A hoe. Okay? Showing nothing on you. Because let me tell you why. You're the wife. You are the queen. Anything beneath you is just that, beneath you. Don't allow it to tear you down. All right? You can love someone and still cheat on them. Is that true? Yes. A man can truly love you and still cheat, because guess what? He a hoe. He is a hoe. And his priorities are not straight. He's thinking with his penis and not with his heart or his mind. You know, but yet at the same time, if a woman cheat, ooh, they don't want us, they can't forgive. That's a whole different video. But they can't. But they want you to forgive. Over and over and over and over. Okay? I looked it up in 68. This is just with men and women that are going to counseling. They found that 68% of them in the United States, men cheat on their wives. Wow, that's over half. So mind you, that's not counting the ones that aren't in counseling. I would say a good maybe 90% would cheat. Now, there's reasons why men cheat. And it's not because your sex ain't good. It's not because you're not beautiful. It's not because of you, period. It's because of their ignorance. Okay, I mean, I studied this for the last week, getting this video together. Here are 9 reasons why men cheat. 1, because they're angry with themselves. They're angry at who they are because they don't like themselves. They have low self-esteem, or they may have too much of a very high self-esteem that they think that they so polished they can do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay? Oh, I got that word from a friend of mine. I like that polish. I've been using that. Lack of love. Now, that can be your fault, ladies. Are you loving on your man? Or are you so busy with the kids and with your job and with your dreams and your journey that you're leaving your husband out? Okay? I'm that catering wife. I cater to my husband. Water, food. I do it all. Why? Because not because I have to, but that's the type of wife that I am. So would you say I'm submissive? To a point, okay? Because you ain't going to tell me what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Because you piss me off, I won't be getting you no water, no nails. You can take you behind upstairs. I am a human being. I am myself. But you want to love on your man. And love doesn't always mean sex, ladies. Sometimes love is a back rub. Sometimes love is just, playing with the skull. My husband bald-headed. That's why I say he play with the scalp. He ain't got no hair there. That can be love. Love can just be cuddling. Okay, love making can be taking a shower together and washing each other without any sexual advances. I just love you, and I just want to be a part of you. Men do lack that in some women. And that then you got this hoe that will act like she gonna do that. But he knows she ain't, because she a hoe. But then, ladies, there could be that woman that doesn't know this man is married. Or this man is lying and saying that you guys are going through a divorce and da this and da that. And she's really showing him that love that you're lacking. Check yourself, my sisters. Check yourself, my queens. Make sure that your backyard is clean, baby. Cut the grass, pick the flowers, and pick up the leaves. Let's get our shit together because we're going to make this right because there's too many of you wanting to know about this cheating stuff. All right, another thing is a low standard towards commitment is why a man cheats. I'm committed to you as long as you don't do what I do. You know what I mean? They're not totally committed. They're committed to the marriage. You know, I love you, I take care of the kids, I pay your bills, but I'm going to go over here and give me some pussy. It's not a true commitment. All right, the next thing is the need for variety. Some men feel that they just got to have this pussy, that pussy, her pussy, your pussy. Guess what? They need to bring you home an STD because they was going around chasing pussy. Okay? So, when you realize that that's the type of person you're with, you might want to buy a box of condoms to protect yourself. And I would never tell any woman to walk out of a marriage unless they were putting hands on you. But there is a thing called mental abuse. And when you get to that point that you're tired, ladies, my queens, you'll back up. You'll get your head together. You'll get your shit together. And then you go. That's their loss. All right. Another reason why a man may cheat is neglect. Because you're not fixing his plate. You're not offering him something to drink. You're not giving up the pussy. Because I'm going to tell you, you got to give it up. Even though they may still go out there because they want that variety. Because they dumb. They dumb. They dumb. I know I work in threes. All right. But you can't neglect him. Don't always have a headache. Okay, because here's the thing. Before you got married and had these kids or had a long life or whatever together, you was getting it, you was giving it up all the time. It's okay. Now, there are times when our bodies are not allowing us to do that. Hey, that's different. But don't neglect him to the point where he can say, well, you just ain't giving it up. Don't let you be the reason. That's what I'm saying. And the next one is a sexual desire, meaning that it could be a man that likes to do bondage and you're not into that. You know, or somebody that wants to beat you and then grab you and screw you real hard and treat you like you're a whore. But because you're their wife, they won't do that with you. They'd rather get these little hoes out there and make them some empty promises that they can do that to. Because here's the thing. You're the lady. They the hoe. Okay? Not saying that they're right, because a man should not cheat, a woman should not cheat. And another reason why men cheat is because they can. You know, it's unfortunately in their nature. That's why in some cultures there's more than one wife. You know, that way it was the first wife, the second wife, you know. But even in that, someone's being neglected as far as the women. You know, someone feels less treated less than the other wives or whatever. So that's, I ain't one of them, so I really can't speak on them too much. Okay, now, you want to make sure that as a woman, that you know the signs that a man could be cheating. One, changes in his communication. Doesn't have much to say to you. You know, it's every you try to make a conversation, he gives you these answers. Yes, no, maybe, yes, no, maybe, yes, no, yes, no. Not, well, let's talk about it. They don't have time for conversation because they don't want to talk too much because they're going to slip up. Because them fools know men are the worst cheaters ever. You know, because they mess up. All right. Second, their appearance and their hobbies, they start dressing different. They start coming with all these other ideas they got to do. You know, like you got a dude that go fishing. Okay, now you want to go ice fishing in the snow. What, you ain't been going ice fishing. That kind of stuff. All right, attitude changes, mood swings. Because they want to get mad at you so they can go out, or they feel guilty, then they want to cuddle with you, and they want to figure out how to make it right because they know you're suspecting something. So their attitude is all over the place. They're not stable. Second of all, oh, my incense smells so good, you guys. Second one is lying. To the point, this is why they don't want to talk. This is why they want to have a conversation, because they can't remember what they told you. And they're hoping you don't remember what they told you because they're about to tell you something different because they forgot what they told you and they don't want you to realize that that's what they did tell you and that's not what they meant. But now you caught them in a lie, so now the lie's even bigger. You see all that? Drama. That's what that's about. Changes in the sex life. Now you want it because you guys are normally doing it regular, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm tired, or I had a hard day. No. Why you not giving me up the dick? I'm your wife. Now, y'all know my channel is not for kids, and I'm being very blunt with this video. How come you all of a sudden backing up on a dick? You ain't been backing up. So if you're backing up on a dick, who you giving it to? Keep that third eye open. All right. Changes in their technology use, their phones. All of a sudden they want 2 phones, or you realize that there's an extra phone, you hear it beeping, and you're like, what the? Then you find another phone. Or they doing this on the bed. They texting. What you doing about? Oh, my boy called me. I'm just letting him know. Or you sleep and you wake up and you see him on the bed, side of the bed, texting. Things like that. Or they keeping their phone turned upside down because they don't want you to see who called it. Or they put it on vibrate. Or they turn it off at their house, period. Or, what else do they do with technology? They delete everything. Passwords. They don't want to share their passwords. See, my husband knows my passwords. I don't give a damn. You can check anything. I don't care. I don't care. All right. Now, 40% of marriages at some point, 40%, you guys, at some point are shaken by this demon called cheating. And it destroys it. I mean, it is detrimental to a marriage. You know what I mean? It's hard. You guys, I'm going to turn the light on. I didn't have my light on at first, but it's starting to get dark in here. And I want to make sure you guys could see me a little bit better. All right. Just, it was nice and sunny when I started. So you want to realize how hurtful this is. This is a pain that can wake you up in the middle of the night, that can stop you from sleeping, that can cause you to think about suicide, that can cause a woman to doubt who they are, who you are, my queens, my sisters. Take back your power. I'm not telling you to leave your man, but take back your power. Because you know what, when they cheat, it's not you. It's them. They have the issues. They have the problem. I say they have the problem because they have low self-esteem. But yet at the same time, they have no respect. But the part that gets me is that men would have a fit if somebody did it to their sister or to their mother. But they'll turn around and do it to somebody else's sister, somebody else's mother, somebody else's daughter. You know, double standard big time. When you get cheated on, you become very, very disappointed. You can't find yourself. You become lost in the hurt. You can't eat. Some people even vomit because it makes them sick to the stomach. And you cry, and you want this man to love you the way that you love him, and you're trying to figure out, what is it I'm doing wrong? So you try to do everything right. You try to fix you. My sisters, you're not broken. They are. You're not broken. They are. When a man cheats, he destroys us. It destroys myself, my sister queens. That's how it is. Because we're women. We love hard. I will tell everyone, if I like you, I like you hard. If I love you hard. But the Starfire hates you, oh, I hate you hard. I'm a Scorpio. There is no gray area. It's either I do or I don't. That's just how that goes. So please understand that. And I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter because I have some other things I'm going to do this week. I'm not going to say tomorrow. Started to. Understand this. Before you ask someone to do a domination spell or a reconciliation spell, really make sure this is who you want to be with. Don't just do the spell. But remember, my queens, you're beautiful. You're loving. You're kind. And you're worth so much more than you could ever dream of. You are worth so much more. Look at the moon and realize that that's you. That glow, that's you. Look at the stars. That sparkle, that's you. Look at the sun. That warmth, that's you. Look at the snow. That cold can be you. But all of that is who you are. You are a woman. There could be no man without us. There could be no children without us. And to my black women, we are the queens of the Mother Earth. We started this. Know your heritage. We are queens. Stand up with your head held high, even when you hurt. When a man has broke you down to the point where you feel there's nothing left, you keep your head up anyway. And you keep speaking those affirmations that this is going to pass. Either this man will get right, or you'll say goodbye, good night. But you're somebody. And sometimes it takes being stepped on, as if someone knocked you down and stepped on your heart to get you to wake up. But oh, when you wake up, only two things can happen. Either he will change or you'll change him. One or the other. But I love you, my sisters. I love you. And I hate to see so many of my sisters, no matter what race you are, hurting. Because men are breaking our hearts. But on the other side of that coin, you got these hoes out here, these dumbass bitches that love a married man. Thinking they finna come and disrupt. Now this is to them. Bitches, let me tell y'all, these men ain't going no damn where. Unless the wife gives up. I don't give a damn what they tell you. They can tell you they're going to get you this, they're going to do that. But guess what? You the hoe. She's the queen. And when they look at you, they know you a hoe because you're allowing them to mess around with you and you know they're married. You think they're really going to trust being with you? You think they're going to leave that woman at home, the one they say they're not sleeping with, but they come home and eat her pussy out? You think they're going to leave her for you? No, bitches. No. Sisters, you wives, you stand up strong. You fight for what's yours if that's what you want. Girlfriends that are committed in this relationship, don't let these little hoes come destroy your stuff. Stand up. Keep your head up high where your boobs stand out. Because you're somebody. You're somebody. And I love you guys. This is the Starfire Queen. Please leave me a comment. Hopefully I'll get another video on part 2 of this. I'm just not going to give the date because the next is going to be a very big surprise. Or should I say not a big surprise. We're going to work on some things. First of all, self-love. We can't love them if we don't love ourselves. And by men cheating on you, me, whoever, because like I said, it's my second marriage. I'm not going to act like it didn't happen to me. Y'all know me, I'm transparent. Shit happens. But you have to build yourself up. And that's what I want to really get into next, is building yourself up where you've been torn down. Because you deserve to walk around with your head up high. Keep your third eye open. Listen, watch, pay attention. Speak positive things about your relationship, about you, and about your husband. Speak protection around your marriage, around your relationship. Keep your heart open for forgiveness. I didn't say you wouldn't walk away, but you have to forgive. You know, especially if you want this, and it's going to take time. Do not, now men think that they can cheat. You find out, oops, I'm sorry, and then they want to know why you're talking about it 3 months later. Because it hurt, nigga. Oh, I got to stop saying that word on here. I'm sorry. Because it hurt, dude. And no, I'm not going to edit. I apologize for using that word. But that's really how I talk, so. Wow. Okay. I love you guys. Keep your head up. This is Starfire Queen. And remember, my sisters, you run this. Don't let nobody tear you down. And don't let a little thing, a little dumbass chick, thinking she knowing it all, come between you and yours. Love you guys. Good night.